David Berkowitz, also known as the Son of Sam, or the .44 caliber killer, is an American serial killer who terrorized New York City in the mid-1970s. Born Richard David Falco on June 1, 1953, in Brooklyn, New York. He was adopted by Nathan and Pearl Berkowitz shortly after his birth. Berkowitz grew up in the Bronx, where he had a troubled childhood, struggling with feelings of rejection and anger. Early life and troubled youth. As a child, Berkowitz displayed signs of emotional and behavioral issues, often engaging in arson and animal cruelty. Despite his troubles, he showed above-average intelligence and joined the U.S. Army in 1971. Berkowitz served in South Korea and later received an honorable discharge in 1974. The murders begin. After leaving the Army, Berkowitz moved back to New York City and held various jobs. On the night of July 29, 1976, he committed his first murder. Berkowitz shot Donna, Lauria, and Jody Valenti as they sat in a parked car outside Lauria's home in the Bronx. Both victims survived, but this incident marked the beginning of the Son of Sam killing spree. Over the next year, Berkowitz embarked on a terrifying rampage, targeting young couples sitting in parked cars. His shooting spree claimed the lives of 6 people and left 7 others wounded. The attacks, often carried out with a .44 caliber revolver, struck fear into the hearts of New Yorkers and dominated headlines. The letters in the Son of Sam name. Throughout the killing spree, Berkowitz sent taunting, cryptic letters to the police and the media. In these letters, he referred to himself as the Son of Sam. The content of the letters suggested that Berkowitz believed a demonic entity named Sam Carr was commanding him to commit the murders. The capture. The investigation into the Son of Sam killings was one of the largest in New York City history. Despite intense efforts to apprehend the killer, the case went unsolved for months. However, a break in the case occurred when one of Berkowitz's neighbors reported suspicious behavior and a parking ticket that linked Berkowitz to the scene of one of the shootings. On August 10, 1977, Berkowitz was arrested outside his apartment in Yonkers, New York. When police searched his car, they found a .44 caliber revolver, ammunition, and other incriminating evidence. Confession and trial. Upon his arrest, Berkowitz confessed to being the Son of Sam and detailed the motivations behind his killings. He claimed that demonic forces compelled him to commit the murders and that his neighbor's dog, Sam, transmitted messages to him. Berkowitz's trial began in May 1978, during which he pleaded guilty to 6 counts of murder. He was sentenced to 6 consecutive 25 years to life prison terms for each murder, totaling 150 years. In prison, he expressed remorse for his actions and later became a born-again Christian. Life in prison. Berkowitz remains incarcerated at the Shawangunk Correctional Facility in Wallkill, New York. Over the years, he has rejected several parole opportunities, stating that he deserves to remain in prison for his heinous crimes. Since his incarceration, Berkowitz has renounced the satanic beliefs that he claimed influenced his actions during the Son of Sam killings. He has instead sought to find redemption and has shown remorse for the pain he caused to the victims' families and the city of New York. The Son of Sam case remains one of the most infamous and chilling chapters in American criminal history, leaving a lasting impact on the collective memory of New Yorkers and serving as a reminder of the terror that a single individual can inflict upon a community.